Have you ever felt like your energy is fading faster than it used to? Like no matter how much you try to stay active, you just don't feel as strong as before? Or maybe you've noticed that long walks leave you more tired than refreshed. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Many people over 70 think that walking more is the key to staying healthy. But what if I told you that too much walking might not be as beneficial as you think? Now, don't get me wrong. Walking is fantastic for your heart, your mood, and even your longevity. But here's the thing. As we age, our bodies change. Our joints, muscles, and even the way we absorb nutrients all shift over time. And if you're walking too much without balancing it with the right kinds of movement, you could actually be putting unnecessary strain on your body. But don't worry, because today, I'm going to show you two simple yet powerful exercises that can do wonders for your strength, mobility, and overall well-being. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why these two exercises might be even more important than all those extra steps. Let's take a step back and look at the science behind this. Studies from the National Institute on Aging have shown that while walking is great for cardiovascular health, it does very little to prevent the muscle loss that naturally occurs with age. In fact, after the age of 50, we lose about 1 to 2% of our muscle mass every year. That might not sound like much, but over time, it adds up, leading to weakness, balance issues, and a higher risk of falls. And that's exactly why strength and stability exercises are so important, especially as we get older. I know what you might be thinking. Strength exercises? At my age? Absolutely. And I'll tell you why. Have you ever heard of a man named Charles Eugster? He was a British athlete who started weightlifting in his 80s and became a champion sprinter in his 90s. His secret? He focused on maintaining muscle strength, not just cardio. And guess what? Research from Harvard Medical School confirms that adding even light resistance training to your routine can improve bone density, boost metabolism, and keep you moving with ease well into your later years. So, what's the first exercise that can make a huge difference? It's something simple yet incredibly effective. Chair squats. Now, before you think squats are only for young athletes, hear me out. Chair squats are one of the best exercises to maintain lower body strength, improve balance, and keep you steady on your feet. Here's how to do them. Find a sturdy chair and stand in front of it with your feet hip-width apart. Lower yourself down slowly, keeping your knees aligned with your toes, and lightly tap the chair before standing back up. That's it. If you need extra support, hold on to a stable surface as you do it. Start with just 5 repetitions and work your way up. It's a simple movement, but it engages your core, legs, and glutes, all of which are crucial for mobility and fall prevention. Now, let me tell you about a friend of mine, Margaret. She's 76, and a few years ago, she started feeling unsteady on her feet. Walking long distances left her exhausted, and she started avoiding outdoor activities. But when she incorporated chair squats into her routine, things changed. Within weeks, she felt stronger, had better posture, and even noticed less knee pain. Today, she enjoys walks again, but now she does them without fear of losing balance. Now that we've talked about lower body strength, let's move on to something just as important: core stability. Most people don't realize how much their core affects their overall movement. A weak core can lead to back pain, poor posture, and even difficulty getting out of chairs or bed. That's why the second exercise I want you to try is seated knee lifts. This one is perfect because you can do it anywhere, while watching TV, reading, or even waiting for your coffee to brew. Simply sit up tall in a chair with your feet flat on the ground. Slowly lift one knee toward your chest. Hold for a second, then lower it back down. Alternate between legs. Again, this might seem simple, but it strengthens your abdominal muscles, improves hip flexibility, and helps with balance. A study from the Mayo Clinic found that core exercises like this can significantly reduce the risk of falls in older adults by improving overall body stability. And I've seen it firsthand. My neighbor Joe, who's 82, started doing seated knee lifts every morning after breakfast. At first, he could barely lift his legs, but over time, his strength improved. Now, he moves with confidence, stands taller, and even says his back pain has lessened. So, what's the takeaway from today? Walking is great, but it's not enough. If you want to stay strong, mobile, and independent, adding strength and stability exercises like chair squats and seated knee lifts can make all the difference. And the best part? You don't need a gym or fancy equipment, just a chair and a little consistency, but we're just getting started. Now that you know the importance of these exercises, let's talk about how small daily changes can add years to your life. In the next section, I'm going to share some surprising habits that can keep you feeling younger, sharper, and more energized. You won't want to miss this. Now that we've covered 2 foundational exercises, let's talk about some daily habits that can truly transform how you feel as you age. You might be surprised to learn that small adjustments to your routine, whether it's how you eat, how you rest, or how you challenge your brain, can have just as much impact on your health as exercise. For example, did you know that staying mentally active can actually slow cognitive decline? According to a study from the University of Exeter, older adults who engage in problem-solving activities like puzzles or learning new skills reduce their risk of dementia by up to 30%. That's why adding mental challenges like crosswords, learning a new language, or even playing an instrument can help keep your brain sharp. But cognitive health isn't just about mental exercises. Social engagement plays a crucial role too. Researchers at the National Institute on Aging found that seniors who maintain strong social connections tend to live longer and experience lower levels of stress and depression. Whether it's joining a community group, staying in touch with family, or even having a regular chat with neighbors, social interaction is a powerful tool for longevity. Now, let's shift our focus to another crucial aspect of healthy aging: your diet and sleep. These 2 factors play a huge role in your energy levels, muscle recovery, and overall well-being. When it comes to maintaining strength and energy, your diet is just as important as your physical activity. Studies show that protein intake is crucial for muscle preservation as we age. According to research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults who consume adequate protein reduce their risk of frailty by up to 40%. Adding lean proteins like eggs, fish, and legumes to your meals can make a huge difference. Sleep is another critical factor. Poor sleep can lead to increased inflammation, memory issues, and even higher risks of chronic conditions like heart disease. A study from Johns Hopkins University found that deep sleep is essential for brain health, helping to clear toxins that contribute to cognitive decline. Creating a relaxing bedtime routine, such as avoiding screens before bed and keeping a consistent schedule, can dramatically improve sleep quality. Part 4. Conclusion and final takeaways. Aging doesn't mean slowing down. It means making smarter choices for your health. Small daily habits like strength exercises, mental challenges, and healthy eating can have a massive impact on your well-being. Remember, it's never too late to start. Which of these habits are you going to try first? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips on healthy aging. Here's to living your best life at any age.